various things that I want to get done in my room today, and it felt like a good time to bring you along with me. This feels like the first official vlog of 2024. I did post one last week, but it felt like because I was documenting the last week of 2023, it didn't really count, you know? This is like the first, we're posting it in 2024, it is 2024, and I feel like finally pulling my room together is a perfect way to start. I feel like I've been trying to film this intro for like 20 minutes because I want the lighting to be right. I don't want there to be a lot of weird noises. I've been battling my heat, making like a shushing noise, but honestly could be worse. Could be a clanking noise. So we're just gonna deal with that. We're in my room today and I have a lot of projects that I want to get done. So I thought I would take you along with me. I feel like I've been struggling a little bit to film apartment content the last few weeks. If you're new here, my name's Alexis, I'm 26, I live in New York City, and I moved into this apartment at the beginning of November. So I've been here for about 2 months now. I have 2 roommates. My 3rd roommate just got here last week, so we're finally like kind of starting the process of finalizing the place and ordering things that we've been putting off to wait till all of us are here and hanging things up. My room is like a big undertaking in itself. I have a lot of projects that I kind of have no clue how they're gonna turn out, but I wanna try. And since we're in my room and this is where you're gonna be seeing me a lot, I felt like it'd be fun to bring you along as I guess it's not really renovate or like redesign. It's kind of just the initial like design my room. So since I moved in, I haven't really put anything on the walls. I haven't done much in here. I hung up some plants that are behind you that you can't see right now. That's kind of it. I built some furniture. It is a little cluttered in here right now, mostly because I have these 2 sets of drawers. Here's my game plan. I have a closet right here that is not the biggest in the world in terms of width, but it goes up very high. I am going to try to utilize the ceiling space by adding 2 more shelves to put boxes and things that I don't need on the regular up for storage, and a ton of hooks to hang purses, bags, different things. That's hopefully going to alleviate a lot of the space at the bottom of my closet, where then I can add this set of drawers into my closet. I'm kind of guessing that project's gonna be the majority of this video, but then I also have 2 shelves that I wanna hang above my dresser. These are more decorative shelves. It's not like I'm gonna be storing things on it, but I feel like the whole project we're doing today is gonna free up a lot of space. Here's Bennett. He's saying hello. And now he has my hair tie. Oh, cool, 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 cool. That's the game plan. Welcome, hello. I'm excited. I feel like I used to say I'm not the best at building things or hanging things, but honestly, I feel like I've done it so much in the past few months that I'm becoming pretty skilled at it. So the first step is going to be to totally take everything out of the closet because I want it to be empty when I hang these shelves. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of whatever is behind the wall flying as I'm drilling. And I don't want it all over my stuff. That's the fun thing about New York City apartments. You just never quite know what's behind the walls. Sometimes it's brick, sometimes it's drywall, sometimes it's wood, sometimes it's rocks. So this is what we're working with right now. My initial thought, I wanted to hang a clothing bar from the very top and have like 2 things and like use the little hooks that you see in Old Navy like to get things off of the top shelf. But I felt like that wasn't gonna be as effective as I wanted it to be. I think having more shelving up there is going to be helpful. And I got the kind of shelves that you would see in like a garage. Like they're wire, so they're going to be a little more supportive than like a floating shelf or something. I will say I really, really wish this apartment had a coat closet because that's all my clothes hanging up. The rest of this closet is purely coats. I feel like I gotta tie my hair back. When I moved in, like, I feel like I was just trying to get everything in my closet to just organize the space. The closet itself is a nice size. I know there is like better ways we can do this. My guitar. My ukulele. Bennett, this is actually, we're doing stuff in here right now. Not the prettiest, but I felt like this was gonna be the most functional for what I wanted to do, and it was like the right size. I didn't want anything too big, but I didn't want anything too small. just measured, grabbed a level. Yeah, this seems like pretty straightforward, honestly. I'm just gonna go for it. Why not? Honestly, thank goodness that I went to school for theater, because I had to take a class called Theater Lab, where you literally just built the sets for experience, to know how like the back part of it worked, but also because they didn't have enough people to build the sets. So I learned how to use a drill and stuff in college. And honestly, probably the most useful thing I got with my degree. Need my hammer. Got the first anchor in. A lesson I've learned is that if something feels like it's easy, it's about to get hard. Because that first one went in perfectly. And then this thing happens with my walls, because it happened when I was hanging my curtains, where you try to put a drywall screw in and it only goes halfway and you can't get it in all the way. And you might say, Alexis, you're probably hitting a stud. You're probably hitting a stud. I'm not. There are no studs. Also, they're stacked right on top of each other. So there'd be a stud in the bottom one if I'm hitting one in the top one. Like, they're literally on top of each other. I think the building is just so old. It's like weird stuff in the walls, but I can't figure it out. So now I'm trying to decide if I should just hang this shelf with the two diagonal ones and not put anything too heavy on it, even though it's kind of defeating the purpose. First one is up. It's super dark in here, so who's to say if you can even see it. There it is. She's up. You know, I did a few questionable things to get here, but it's up. I'm not putting anything too heavy on there. It's finished. Second shelf up. Had a few similar issues with that one. Once again, I did a lot of makeshift things to get these up, but they're up and I think they look great and they feel really sturdy. So now I am going to eat some food and then we're getting back into it. I wish I could have filmed me putting that up a little bit better, but it was a really bad angle, you know? Kind of hard to see, so. It is a little messy in here right now, but you know, it has to get a little chaotic to be put back together. Next mission is to hang the things for my like bags to hang on. I also got like a coat rack type thing that we have in the hallway. I'm gonna see if there's like a good spot to put that right now or if we hold off on that, and then all the other stuff is command. Have a little midday coffee for a pick-me-up. I feel like we made it this far. Might as well just keep going. I know I'm gonna start dripping sweat. I put on glasses to protect my eyes from the, it's getting a little sawdusty in there. It's up. Okay, this is like the last like high up thing I'm doing that I can't really necessarily show you, but. See, there we go. Got the little hooks up. There's just so much space here. Honestly, what would have been a good idea when they made this room and closet is to cut the closet off right here and do overhead storage up here, like with a door. I feel like a lot of apartments have that. That would have been a good design choice. This is fun. You know, I love a good project. So that's up. I have a second one. I don't know where I want that one yet. So I ordered a ton of these little things to hang all my purses on. So they're literally just like command strip. Just put them in my closet. Okay, I put 6 up for now. We'll leave it at that, and I still have 4 left, so I can add more, use these for something else, but we'll see how many I actually need. I also bought these to put like backpacks on. So I think the next step will be, I want to clean this out, clean it all up, start putting stuff in the top, and then figure out what I still need in the bottom. Maybe this way. It's super dark in here, but see how much ceiling space there is? So I just put all these up here. And then the other ones are here. Let's clean up all of this going on in here. So I'm like, should I shine a flashlight in here? Let's try to do a little tour. This feels intimate. This is an intimate moment we're having. Well, if you can see here, I have tote bags here, purses here. Probably should have let that set a little longer, like the command, but I was excited. I wanted to just hang it up right now. Then we have first shelf. That has just a box of stuff and a purse. The second shelf just has a duffel bag on it. Then on this thing that I hung up, we have all of my hats. Because I don't wear hats that often, but I like them. So I'm not gonna get rid of them because a lot of them are just like from places I've been. So now I have this whole shelf open, which used to contain all of these things. So now I think I'm going to fold up all my sweatshirts, keep them up here to free up slot in my dresser because my dresser is like overflowing right now and it definitely could not be overflowing. Let's move all of my sweatshirts over here. And like, Happy New Year. Same stuff that always goes on. I tear my room apart to fix it. But in this case, it's, I never like fully set up my room how I wanted to in the first place because I was so busy when I moved in. So I feel so good that I'm finally getting all of this done. I feel like I'm always so obsessed with natural light, but I think I like the vibes of my room better at night, like when the sun is setting, as opposed to during the day.
Question.
Want to say hey?
Who is it?
The internet.
I thought you were FaceTiming somebody earlier.
Hi, everybody. I was able to put some backpacks where those hats were. The amount of airspace we're using in here is crazy. It's exactly what I wanted. So now I want to try to put these drawers in here. Let's start putting clothes back in here. I'm gonna hang up the second one of these in this part of the closet, like where my clothes are, for extra clothing storage and to hang like belts and stuff. It's a little crooked. I used a level. Okay, so I'll put my belts back on this. Now I am gonna kind of organize my dresser a little bit since I have this whole new drawer open because of the sweatshirts up there. Okay, I am contemplating putting up my shelves, but I'm not sure. Okay, it is the next day. We're doing these shelves. I've gone through a few dilemmas of how to have the shelves because initially I wanted the taller one here, the lower one here. Maggie put out a good point that the higher one should be over here because when you enter the room, you want to be able to see everything. She made a good point with that. So we're gonna think about this. Emily, can you come here? Okay. Hi, Bennett. I'm doing these diagonal. Maggie said that they should be like this because when you walk in the door.
Yeah.
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 Because like if it was like this, it would be.
I agree.
Too blocked. So now my next question is, so I have this bookshelf here. Should the top one be just like a little taller than the bookshelf? Like, do we like this height or should it be lower?
That's good. I think it should line up with it.
Well, could you maybe hold both of these and I can walk over there and see? Yeah. I guess that's nice. So I've marked the wall where I'm gonna put it up. I feel like my walls are a little like uneven. They're not like normal walls. So I use a level, but it just feels not as straight as I want it to be, but I'm gonna trust the level. kind of move my dresser a little if I need to, like over either way, if it will look better. Yeah. Do you think it should even be closer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Okay. Shelves are up. I'm happy with it. Now let's decorate them. They're up with the preliminary things I want on the shelves, and now I'm cleaning up a little bit because it's a mess in here. Another thing that I bought, we actually put them out in our living room as well, but just like little curtain pullbacks. You know what? That's why there's not enough. I only got 3. I was like, oh, they sent me an extra one. But no, that's like, they sent me not enough. Okay, so not putting the curtain pullback things on because I only have 3, but I chatted Amazon. They're sending me a new order. And instead of just putting 2 on, I'm just gonna wait because just in case for some reason they look different, the 4 that come. Now I have extras, so Emily's gonna use one for her room. So never mind, we're not doing that. Contemplating putting a picture on this wall. I don't know. Can't decide if I want to order a new one or if I just want this one, or if it's too small or if it's the right size. I don't know. I can't decide. I think I'm gonna wait and get a bigger print for up there. I don't think I want to just put that one because it feels a little small. I bought this pillow the other day. Thought it was kind of fun. Match my bedding. Okay, and then let me just see what this hanging plant looks like. Cute. I love it. Okay, this is really coming together, this wall. Still loving my closet. I love how it's set up. I love how it's organized. I'm so glad that we did that. I cleaned my room. Here we are. So the last thing I really need is a print right there. So that is, this is definitely so crooked. It just feels like, I mean, I still have to clean up a few more things, but it feels a lot more spacious in here now that I can open my door all the way. I just have those prints right there for now until I figure out what to do with them. I have my plants right here. Closet's organized. So I'm just feeling really good about this room, and I'm like happy to have a bedroom again. I feel like after having a studio for so long, I was like craving a space that could just be like my room, not my entire apartment. So I'm just really happy to have this space, and you know, it'll probably change more as I live in it more and I figure out what I need, but I really like the shelves, and we'll finalize them a little better. I don't know if I like that droopy plant right there. And you know, I might want to move some things around, but for the most part, this is it. So thank you so much for watching and setting up my bedroom with me. I'll try to link as much as I can in my Amazon storefront. A lot of this stuff is from Amazon, from the closet and from here. So thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you in the next vlog. Bye.